What's up, beautiful people? I'm Brodie from Boston, and today we're going to be talking about The Challenge, Season 35, Total Madness, Episode 9, and the title of this episode was called Backstabber. This season has been absolutely crazy so far, and if you're like me, then you're totally mad for this cast and this whole entire experience that The Challenge is providing for us. That's just the way I can sum it up, basically. The cast is absolutely nuts. We got, poor Big T getting sent home because of that foot injury. Did you see how she's wobbling around? There's no way she's going to be able to heal up and be able to do these challenges. So I absolutely agree with the decision, and it was just super unfortunate. Nobody wants to see you go home or see her go home that early and to something like that, like an unexpected turn of events, basically. So we're gonna recap the last episode real quick. In the last episode, you had Jordan and Bear, and they got sent home, and it was due to that awesome pole wrestling elimination that is designed to break people, and it broke Jordan's shoulder. Basically, all right, so what's up with Nelson promising all those people that he's got your back? He's going to save you. He's going to keep you here this whole time. What's up with that? Because in my eyes, that's just a pretty whack way to play. I don't agree with that way of looking at the game at all. He's just saying to everybody, this was last episode, he was like, yeah, to everybody, yeah, oh, I'm never going to say your name. I'm going to rock with you to the end. And then Kyle threw him under the bus. I'm just recapping where everything was at. And then another question I have for you guys is these Bananas and Wes's confessionals where they're in there together, and it's like they own the show. Like, I'm so confused. Like, they get to just completely, I don't know. It's funny though. I absolutely like it, but they're starting to really do it a lot, and I'm catching on. Like, you can just tell these people and the challenge are just, they're one. They are just such a tight bond between them two, and you can't break it. Bananas and Wes and the challenge will always be in the same sentence. Okay, so now we got Red Skulls so far. We got for men's, we got Rogan, Fessy, Nelson. You know what I'm saying? Then we got Jenny, and D. And if I miss somebody, hey, I miss somebody. But that's just from what I can tell. And we got skull opportunities left and right, with TJ saying, oh yeah, tonight's going to be a 2-person elimination. Like, holy shit. When he says that, my heart would go crazy, because it gives you that, like, adrenaline. Like, okay, it's time to go in. Or, okay, I don't want to go in, and there's 2 more. It's twice as likely that I'm going to go in. So, it's not I don't know. The way I'm looking at the season is so different. I just can't wrap my head around it just yet. I'm trying to fully grasp it, but what Corey said in tonight's tribunal speech, where they get to interrogate basically the people sitting down. He was like, yeah, so if I say your name, and then Jenny was like, yeah, I'm gonna come back after you, obviously. And he's like, but is that a bad thing? Because it's getting late in the game, where the more opportunities you have to get a red skull is actually better than not. I feel like, people in the way they look at Big T, like, they would say, Big T, move over to the side, because we are going to be the ones that get the opportunity for the red skull. We are going in. So, phew. The way this game is being played is just so different. It's so different. But it's interesting. It's what I needed right now. I didn't want just another generic freaking challenge, especially something like where Rogan would win. Rogan, what happened tonight? These UK boys, these UK guys, they're dogs. They are dogs. D is a proper psychopath, and she even said that, and it fits her pretty well. Now it comes down to the challenge, and Big T, you gotta go. This is TJ's words. You're unfit to play, and we don't want you wobbling around too hard or breaking your toenail or something. Sorry, pal. Thanks for trying. Catch you on the next one, hopefully. The daily challenge is called Tunnel Rats, and Tunnel Rats is a pretty cool challenge. I absolutely loved it. It was like some next level shit. Okay, so one by one, you'll be dropped into this tunnel like a turd plunking into the water. Basically, they're in the sewer, so they are turds. Team with the fastest time wins. You're the tribunal. It's going to be a big tribunal again, and getting in the tribunal is where you want to be. TJ then announces that it's going to be a double elimination. 3, 2, 1, go. Bananas drops down the pipe, and dog, it's like he's in Willy Wonka with his golden ticket, and he's stuck in that tube, dude. That's the first thing that popped in my mind. I was like, this is like Willy Wonka, and Bananas got the golden ticket because he's the banana boy. 3, 2, 1, go. Turd plump. TJ, the way you laughed at Melissa right there, that was too funny. It was like when she didn't want to go, she's super scared, even though Melissa prides herself as being fearless, as being, an MMA fighter or whatever, and she's tough, which she is. But in this particular drop into a pool with the life vest on, people were looking scared for their lives. People were absolutely scared for their lives. I couldn't believe it. TJ laughs at her like he's an evil villain. Am I just missing something here? Because TJ, you are why this show is amazing. That laugh, like you were at a bank and you just robbed the whole bank and you got away. Like you're sitting in the truck and you just look to your homies and you're like, it's like we just rocked it right now. That's all I could think of. Okay. All right, now we got. Can we talk about Swaggy? Swaggy. All right, Swaggy. Listen, bro. When you were on Big Brother, I'm pretty sure you were babysitting. If I could be mistaken, but I think I'm dead on the money right here. Swaggy, this isn't a diss. I like you. I like you a lot. I think you're a great dude. But you were babysitting, and they showed a clip of you in the pool with the kids dunking around. Why wouldn't you do some swimming before coming to the challenge, especially somebody of your caliber of IQ and your caliber of your strategic gameplay? Why wouldn't you know that coming to the challenge where D, during, this whole entire War of the Worlds storm, she was one of the players who didn't know how to swim, but you know what I'm saying? She practiced in the pool, So if you're not in the pool every day at the challenge house, which I hope you are, practicing, and you aren't practicing coming before the challenge, then I don't think you're about this life, man. Because I know you're better than that, dude. You are like one of my favorite characters, man. And you really let me down here, dude. You almost drowned with a life vest on. I just, I don't know what to say anymore. This is supposed to be, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what to say. Let me know your comments. I don't care that you don't know how to swim, bro, but you're coming on the show. Unless you just got the call like a week before, which that definitely didn't happen. You had plenty of time to prepare for this. And I guarantee you, I promise you, the challenge said in all their paperwork that you probably had to do to get on the challenge, they said you better know how to swim. And you probably checked the boxes, yes, I know how to swim. I guarantee it. So you played yourself, man. You played yourself. In Josh's terms, you played yourself, you meatball. So that's kind of that. All right. Let's move on to the next. So this looked like activities at your local pool. We got people swimming. It just looked like people were playing like volleyball in the freaking pool in the shallow end. And this was like kids in the all right, and then could we talk about you? So Swaggy couldn't do it, so that means that Josh had to go back or something. And the way Josh was swimming, coming back after he grabbed the piece, he's like, oh, he was just completely out of breath every single stroke. He's like, oh, and just making so many noises. I wasn't for it. I was like, yo, man, take that shit back. We know you're just putting on an act. Like, oh my god, I just had to get the 2 pieces. Everybody look at me, I'm doing all extra work. Shut the fuck up, dude. Take that shit somewhere else, dude. Get that meatball bullshit the fuck out of here, okay? Because listen, let me know your opinions, guys, please. Are you for it? Are you not for it? Because I'm not for it. Wes, you already know your team was going to win, dude. You're the strongest in the water. By far, the strongest swimmer in the house. The smartest player in the house, by far, that even Swaggy just proved. Because Swaggy would have known to practice swimming before coming in here. At least, listen, Swag, you don't know how to, you don't need to swim against Michael Phelps, no. What I'm trying to say here is practice swimming with the fucking life vest on. Just so you don't drown, motherfucker. That's lame, man. That's why I have to do this to you. And the reason why is because when next time you come on the challenge and you take swimming lessons, you're going to win $1 million. And I don't know if it's going to be because of me, but it's going to be because of you, dude. Because you were the one who took the swimming lessons. Because listen, I'm a lifeguard, okay? I know how it is to swim. I did 500 meters. I did freestyle. You know what I did? I did 50-minute. Listen, my 50 freestyle time was like right around 23 seconds, which is pretty decent. It's not the best, no. It's decent. Like I hit like 23 seconds. But what I'm saying, man, is you can practice it and you can become a force all 3 ways. You can be smart, you can be physical, and you can swim, which would make you a beast in this game. And with Bailey on your side, she puts you to shame, man. She even swam circles around you. That's enough. Okay, now, okay. Who won the challenge? Who do you think? Wes's team. So there you go. Then we got Jenna and Zach's FaceTime, and this is getting nuts. Nani is the perfect one to explain this. She's even saying, I'm over this shit, dude. You know what, Jenna? You go home, whatever. And that's the same way I and probably a lot of you guys feel. So let's just, you know what I'm saying? It's getting just a tad bit lame, my opinion. Let's take a break from this. So yeah, Brodie from Boston. Basically a channel where I talk about entertainment, you know, other personal things in my life regarding like quitting addictions and cigarettes. Like I quit cigarettes, and that's like one of my hugest milestones. Just added some new stuff together. I just put in a whole gaming live stream, and I'm gonna start live streaming on YouTube also. But I game on Twitch a lot. That's my platform right now of choice, and I'm gonna give it a fair shot. So if you guys want to check out my Twitch channel, the link's going to be in the bio, and I appreciate you guys for checking it out. And also live streams coming soon on that for sure. Okay, so now we got nominations, and Casey, you know Casey, like from Big Brother winner, Casey, she stands up and she says, it's time for me to go in. Okay, get it. Nisa, time to go in. Get it. Rogan tells Jenny that D is coming for her. And this is like the whole thing of Rogan saying he loves you, and you know, it's just I'm missing why D is so infatuated with him. I hope this shows her, because she's gonna get burned by this. She could end up going home by this because Rogan. And you would think this spineless little worm wouldn't do this to such she is kind of, she's not the best person, okay? She's not an angel, okay? D is reckless too. She really is. Okay, so we're just gonna move on. So then it brings us to the Sway Lee and Josh fight in the bar, and this turned kind of almost physical, and I don't even know what I just did there, but I hope it explained a little bit. What I'm trying to get to is this was just so messy. You got drinks being thrown, you got bar tables getting stepped on, and acting like he's King Kong up there. Jesus, I thought he was King Kong up there. The way he was just, well, he's just throwing a temper tantrum, big baby, freaking. I don't even know. Josh is getting lame, dude. The way you fight with people, you just, I don't know. Same with Kyle. Kyle and Nelson fight. It's just the way that the guys act on the challenge. Like, for some reason, there's always physical altercations. Like, I can't remember a player who hasn't had a physical altercation on the challenge who was a guy. Like, nothing's just coming to mind. And I still, whatever. Maybe Turbo? Nah, no, definitely not Turbo. So yeah, I mean, that's just kind of it for the bar fight, because I don't really want to get into it that much. Do you see Rogan drinking with D at the bar? I seen that, and I'm like, dude, you're such a snake, dude. You literally just told Jenny that she was coming for you. Isn't that snaky at all? Isn't that snaky? Yeah, I feel that's snaky. Okay, so this is just my opinion. So we got the tribunal, and Kayla says she wants Casey. Poor Jenna. I literally feel like poor Jenna, dude, because everybody's kind of picking on her. Like, Jenna, are you here for this? Are you actually gonna try? And Jenny just rambling, and they're like, Jenny, enough. Get out of here. It's over. Purgatory, TJ, in this pea coat, sickness, absolutely insane. I almost threw up because how sick TJ looked. This dude's just a missile of a man. Okay, this dude's a monster of a man. That's all I can say. Debate. All right, so tribunal votes. Okay, for Casey, for the person. This whole shit was crazy. These votes. Fuck the votes. Let's just go to who the hell even. You know what I'm saying? The whole votes were a little confusing to me. I'd love to see, like, when we go live, because that's gonna be very soon. Because I promise you, I just set up all of my live equipment and I'm just dialing it in right now, like microphone. I'm gonna be able to chat with viewers. I'm gonna be able to maybe even have you come on the show via the video, and we can chat, or you guys could send in a quick chat, and then you say, oh no, Brodie, it was like this, or just give me your opinion, and I would absolutely love it. This whole challenge comes down to Casey and Kayla. That's who's versing, and then Anissa and Jenna. Bombs away, that's the name of it. You got two giant bins that are shaped like tanks. That's my opinion. 100 bombs, and all of these bombs look pretty heavy. They look like medicine balls. And then these medicine balls, you gotta throw them all out, all 100 heavy medicine balls, and then detonate your smoke bomb and win the purgatory. Get a red skull, and then that's that. So the first match, it's Casey, and she's on fire. Nobody's gonna beat Casey in this. I don't care who's on the other side. Anissa, I don't care. Casey set a blistering pace, and that would be hard to keep up by far. I was just watching her. The way she was doing it was perfect. All of her form was absolutely stellar. Her back was extremely straight. She's just such a smart player. See Casey, she's so physical, and then she's smart too, because when you get on shows like this, even though it's so hard to do, but this is something she does so well, is during the beginning of the season, she figures out a way to just mesh, to just bond. And she does so well at it that she creates these bonds that is just too hard to break. She ends up doing amazing. It's how she just keeps going. And then she's so smart that she can figure out how to manipulate these bonds and actually make it into something of her need. It's brilliant. She's such a vicious player. But what I'm saying, when you get on shows like this, is it goes against your instinct, because you want to be making moves. Because let's say you have the opportunity to make a move right away. Do you take it or do you not take it? Do you get that HOH the first week or do you not? Because usually when you get the HOH, you do well. You get the HOH and you create a great alliance because everybody wants to be with the HOH. But then down the line is where it doesn't really help. Because now you won the first HOH, and usually it's just not good lucky wise. But who knows? Usually those people make it very deep in the game. So we'll see. It's all a preference. But if you can kind of keep it quiet and just fly under the radar till you get to this halfway point, and that's when you turn it on. That's when you know. That's when you know you got something that is special. So it was just so sick. These things are built like a tank. That's just what I seen, and I loved it. These dumpsters were looking like a tank. The army colors, the way they were cut and formed and shaped, and then these things were just looking like you're just tossing a bomb. So sick. So sick. Anissa, she turns into an absolute monster, okay? And I thought Kayla was going to win this, but it just wasn't like that for some reason. Anissa, she just kept a steady pace, and Kayla was the opposite. She went extremely hard and fast at the beginning, and then right at the end, Anissa looks at her competitor just like every single other player who, let's just say a street race, ready? If you're a street racer, it's okay if they're out in front, but right at the end is when you hit that nitrous. You just go clip, and then you clip them right at the end. It's fine. Or you got that turbo, and you just drive around at them right at the end. You do your little research, and you put in a nice tune-up, and that tune-up right at the end, you clip the person, and that's fine. That's the way Anissa is. She's a smart veteran who is battle-tested and ready to play. And the way she performed tonight was amazing. She used her head. Her body she looked extremely physical. The best I've seen Anissa in a while, and I'm here for it. I'm fucking here for it, dude. TJ gives his war cry at the end of the episode, and this is where it gets a little crazy. Because he says this is the halfway point. And if you don't have a red skull, I would definitely... This is exactly what he says. He said, if you don't have a red skull, I would get one real soon, TJ. And that's the episode. Thank you so much for watching. This Brodie from Boston channel just hit 100 subscribers, and it means so much to my subscribers because these 100 have been here from the beginning. And everybody else who's coming, you guys are going to help support me throughout the beginning of this journey, and it's going to mean a lot. If you want to subscribe, I'm going to make it quick and easy. It's going to be up here right on the side of the screen. And then right beside it, hit that notification bell. You'll be the first to know when I drop a new video. If you want to see some of my older content, it would be on the other side. Until next time, let's see if we can get this video to let's say 25 likes. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Stay safe.